All right, so
From Wayne.
From Wayne.
Yep.
Wayne.
Yep.
So the worst that can happen is that we get a bunch of great pre-painted AOA miniatures for which we need to print the original version 1.0 cards, as well as the sparkly water, affordable palm trees, and terrain tiles. I'm hoping for 21 space lava and snow tiles.
I agree. I totally,
That'd be cool.
yeah, I totally agree. Yep. I mean, I hope they give good, better quality terrain for sure.
I mean, like, and I definitely feel like with that hint that they have with the little the terrain system they were hinting at, they're probably going to try to market terrain a lot more than previous editions of Heroscape. Because I mean, Heroscape is famous for its terrain, but we only had those like small sets, and then one was exclusive to Toys R Us, which made it even harder to get. And it's like it wasn't like a big thing so much as the idea of being able to just sell it as a separate product. That's going to be really cool in the game.
And here's a thought. Even if, like, say the miniatures and that side of the Heroscape gameplay, let's just say worst case scenario, it's terrible, okay, and the community doesn't like it. The terrain system just might save their butts. It just might save their butts. If that's the case. Hopefully all of them is good. That's just speculation, but I mean that's an interesting side of it that we didn't really focus on last time, and it is an important point. The terrain system could do that. It could do that.
There's no way they can mess that up.
Yeah,
I hope
that's
not.
one of the few things they've confirmed is the terrain will be backwards compatible. They're working really hard to make sure the colors match as close as possible. So that's actually one of the few things of information we have is about terrain, and it's going to work with your old stuff. So at least freaking out aside, you can at least replace those tiles that are breaking at a rapid pace.
Yes, I want to replace my tiles that keep breaking.
Yeah, I think that's actually even more important than the game miniatures itself. For a lot of us,
right.
Be perfect.
And I think unless the figures are so unbalanced, like the Marvel figures are, for example, I think of my collection, right? Like I have a ton of the classic, a ton of VC. Even though I have all that, and I've played in a year probably 400 or 500 games. I played a ton of games, guys, and there's still so many guys I have that I've never put on a board.
Right.
Because there's so many first of all, and then some of them just are not very good.
They're not standing out.
And I can go back to wave 1 to wave 13. You can look at every figure, and in every wave, every master set, there are some figures that just aren't that good. And we might get a whole, depending how they revise that, we might get a whole master set of or waves of guys that just aren't that good. But to me, unless they're like way out there the way Marvel is, in the sense that they're so overpowered, there's not any compatibility, I don't have as big of a worry, because man, like I said, I got almost all the classic, and of all the classic, especially competitively, I can probably bring that down to like 30% of my collection that I use over and over again. And I'm trying to play the other ones. Like sometimes there's just no fit for them.